Man, they saying Rodwave was just arrested in Atlanta, Georgia. He got like 9 charges that I seen. But the charge that everybody talking about, they said he got caught busting at Mini Barbie. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know the details yet. But if that is true, it ain't no justifying it. I mess with Rodwave and his music. This ain't it. If she acting up in y'all relationship, you just gotta let her go. This ain't never worth it. I don't care what she did. I'm pretty sure you can get another girl, bro. You got millions of dollars.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Your boy Rodwave is trending for all of the wrong reasons. And I'll be honest, I have not listened to his music. I don't really listen to some of the younger guys right now, but he seems to be so hot. A lot of you brothers mess with his music. He's known for hits like Tombstone and Street Runner. He's been doing everything out there the right way. Bigger brother too, right? Shout out to the guy. And unfortunately, he's had some issues. And the issues come with his girlfriend, Mini Barbie. Now, what are those issues?
So allegedly the tea is Rodwave and Mini Barbie got into an altercation. Then he shot her car up, allegedly. But her mom was there and she was scared for her life, so she called the police. So Mini Barbie tell her mama like, hey, he can't go to jail. So they tampered with the scene to make it like a robbery. So the police wouldn't really question why her car got shot up. But they found evidence that they messed with the scene. So now the state is taking it. Mini Barbie didn't press charges, but now the state is taking it. That's why he got picked up on the charges today. Apparently him and Mini Barbie is still together because as y'all know, they've been seen out and stuff after it happened, which was on April the 21st.
This arrest was connected to an incident that took place on April 21st when he was returned to his home following a burglary. At his residence, an argument ensued and a pistol was fired 14 times, striking several cars and a wall in the home. Now, his attorney said there's no truth to these charges, but people are saying that they got video evidence with this. Now, they're saying that this has something to do with his girlfriend, Mini Barbie, and it was her car that was shot. That's what the streets are saying. But let's go back to 2022. He was arrested and charged with battery by strangulation in Florida. He was accused of choking an ex-girlfriend while their 2 children were inside the home. The charge was later dismissed as his lawyer at the time chalked up the incident to a misunderstanding between him and his ex. So, here's what I want to say, guys. I used to think about situations like this, and we don't know what is true or what is not true. Allegedly, there's video evidence of him busting his guns, just like we saw with Blueface. But you know what somebody will say? Damn, bruh, this dude got everything. How come he's doing that? It don't make no sense. If that was me, I would never do nothing like that. And you know what? You're probably right. You probably would never do nothing like that if it was you. But see, here's the issue. It's not you, right? And just because a person got money, just because a person got fame, just because a person is experiencing things, one of the things I noticed is a lot of people don't know what they're going through. Like, let me give you an example. When Kevin Samuels was living, we had a conversation because I had made a lot of money that month, okay? And looking back at that now, it's probably a month that I took for granted. It was the most money I ever made in my life. And I was talking to him and he made like over $500,000. And when I'm thinking back to that time, I mean, I never had that much money before in my life. Of course I was, 40, something like that. But, for me, I didn't think nothing of it because that was normal for me. So when you start having opportunities like that, it start to become normalized. And it's not until, let's just say, for example, you miss an opportunity or something changed in your life. And then you realize like, what you could have did by then that becomes different. And then all of a sudden you don't realize it no more because you're not up. When you're up in life, you don't really think about being down. Okay. And a lot of these guys are young, they having it their way. Nothing can go wrong until then something can then go wrong. And then when it goes wrong and now you're in jail and now, you might lose it. And I would use Tory Lane for an example. This is not to say that he did it, but let's just use him. If we use Tory Lanez as an example, and where he is now, when he was out 2019, 2018, he's up. Everybody listen to his music. He's up. Booty clappers everywhere. He got money everywhere. He's up. Now, and when he's in jail and he's thinking about what it was like to be up, it's a different things, and things that he wasn't even appreciating at that time, he appreciate them things now. And this is kind of what I want to tell men, man. You know, it's hard for us as men, especially black men, to get up. It's a lot of work, right? And here's what I want to say. Not accusing Rodwave of anything, but before you make a decision, all right, to do something that might mess your life up, think about how hard you worked. I'm talking about anything. Road rage, you know, you going off on somebody. Think about what you had to do to get to where you at. And if whatever you're going to do or think about doing is going to stop you from doing what you need to do in the future. Think about all the hard ass work you did, man. Like some dudes, let me tell you a story, man. I used to, my boy, Jarrell Mumu Mayfield. I used to catch the bus to American River College, and your boy was down bad. When I'm talking about down bad, I mean down bad. I had them lugs boots. And if you brothers remember them lugs boots, man, them lugs boots was down bad. And so I had a pair of them lugs. And one day, he basically drove by. Now, after he drove by, of course the Negro didn't give me a ride, because you know you can't do that. What did he do? He bleeped the horn at me. Okay? He bleeped the horn at me like, yo, what's up, man? Then took a picture of me, then went back and then put it on Facebook. That's how much of a friend he was, okay? And I always go back to those times, like when I was really just down bad, when I really just didn't have an opportunity to do something, when I was just, like when your boy was just out there struggling, I was just down bad, family. I mean, I was just doing, it was just the worst. And the reason why I think about it like that is because it will stop me from being on that BS ever again. It will just stop me. Like if I ever think about how my life was, I'll be like, you know what? I don't want to go back to that no more. I'm good. I don't want to, nah. Do you want to go back to that? No, I don't think so. I'm straight. Like seriously, I'll think about that. And I want you guys to think about whatever you're going to do. Is it going to put you in a situation where you gonna go back to where you at, or you don't want to go back to that? Like, I don't want to go back to catching the bus. I don't want to go back to living in my mama's house. I don't want to go back to, you know, some dudes writing their name on the orange. I don't want to live like that. I don't want to have my life all dusty. I don't want to have a musty ass life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be out there struggling in these streets. That's not what I want for myself, you know? And if somebody gonna make me so mad where I might lose myself, I'd rather just be a punk. I definitely ain't going to jail. I'm definitely not doing no, ain't none of that booty clapping it up happening over here. That's just not an option. I will walk away. I will do everything, but it's just not going to happen. Never. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity John. What did you for all you do? Serve the bell. We're out.